Hello guys, and welcome to another log of Forest Guardian BEMemory. And for today's log we have Kuwagamon. Yeah, we finally have Kuwagamon, the other counterpart of Kabuterimon's evolution line. So that's cool, really fitting to be featured in the Forest Guardian BEMemory. I'm very excited to see Kuwagamon. It is very nostalgic. But before I continue with today's log, just have to say, if you're a fan of Digimon or raising virtual pets, you have come to the right channel, because this channel focuses on raising Digimon and I upload at least twice a week. So if you like such content, go ahead and grip the like and subscribe button with Kuwagamon's mandibles, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Alright, let's get down to Kuwagamon's log. I think it looks amazing. Check out the sprite. But yeah, as usual, we start with the etymology and origin of his name, and I think we have mentioned this before in the Kabuterimon's log. Kabuterimon is based on the Kabuto Mushi, and in this case Kuwagamon is based on Kuwagata Mushi, which is the Japanese name for a stag beetle, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, stag beetle. So it basically has this huge pincers right in front, and I think I mentioned this as well in the Kabuterimon log. A lot of the Japanese media, in terms of the anime and manga, they actually make references to this rivalry between Kabuto Mushi and Kuwagata Mushi, the stag beetle and the rhinoceros beetle. So you know, in the popular, okay, not so popular, but those who are familiar with the Metabots and the Metarod series, you have your Kuwaga, you have your Kuwagata type Metabot versus the Kabuto type Metabot, right? So in this case, the rivalry is here as well. You have Kabuterimon, and yeah, of course they chose blue and red, you know, the typical colors of rivalry as well. So Kuwagamon, but for some reason Kuwagamon looks even more like a villain than Kabuterimon, even though both are extremely ferocious looking. But it could be also our impression, because it was featured as one of the early villains in or early Digimon that our protagonist in Digimon Adventure had to defeat upon the first few episodes of landing in the digital world. So yeah, Kuwagamon had to fight off Kuwagamon, and it was featured very early in the anime. But yeah, it looks amazing. The artwork is great. This is what makes Digimon so cool. It's very edgy in design, yet it still looks very interesting. Like, it's intimidating, yet it's not off-putting. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. It's ferocious, but it still looks good. So anyway, that is Kuwagamon in its artwork, and I think the sprite represents it very well. But I think I'm getting too excited on the sprite. We'll get there, but for now let's look at the profile. You really understand the origin of his name. His profile is an insectoid Digimon with giant pincers on his head, like Kabuterimon. Kuwagamon possesses combat abilities far surpassing those of its kin inhabiting Foul Island. So this is a reference that Kuwagamon has also been what's the word for it? Observed in the Folder continent as well as Foul Island. So for those who are unfamiliar, Foul Island is in reference to the Digital Monsters franchise, as in the Digital Monsters version 1 to version 5, the very titular brick devices. And then you in the late 1990s and early 2000s, you have the Digimon Pendulum series. Those Digimon Pendulum series Digimon are far superior in terms of combat abilities when you fight against the brick devices. Digimon feature on the brick devices. So that's that part of that lore, and the way they explained it. Even though the brick devices version 1 to 5 are compatible to your Digimon Pendulum toys back then, the Digimon Pendulum would almost always win, because even a rookie level Digimon in Pendulum has combat abilities equivalent to an ultimate level Digimon in version 1 to 5. So that's their way of explaining, and also power creeping. You know, even as early as back in the 1990s, right? They wanted a power creep to kind of phase out the version 1 to 5 device and make you buy the Digimon Pendulum, so that you will want the more powerful devices. And the way they explained it is that version 1 to 5 were Digimon featured on Foul Island, and Digimon Pendulum were Digimon that were featured on Folder Continent, also playing on that was the early days of our computer usage. We have files, we have folders, and so it's quite interesting that to say that the digital monsters were found on files or folders. But yeah, that was the Folder Continent, and in this case Kuwagamon was also featured in Folder Continent. It was featured in Digimon Pendulum and in the one that is called Nature Spirits, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Nature Spirits device, and that's where it appeared. It also appeared, Kabuterimon also appears in Nature Spirits. Was it Nature? I can't remember if Kuwagamon is Nature Spirits or Wind Guardians. I think it's Nature Spirits. And Kabuterimon definitely was featured in Nature Spirits. So I think it's in reference to so in here, Kuwagamon's profile actually mentions that both Kabuterimon and Kuwagamon are featured in the Folder Continent that has abilities surpassing those Kabuterimon and Kuwagamon found in Foul Island. Because Kabuterimon was also in the earlier device, it was in version 2 of the Brick device, and Kuwagamon was in version 4 of the Brick device. And in the Digimon Pendulum, they were both featured as well. So yeah, anyway, enough about these extra tidbits on Digimon Pendulum and Digimon old Digimon devices. Back to his profile. While Kuwagamon enjoys the protection of its strength and sturdy shell, it uses the power of its pincers to squeeze the life out of any foe it catches. It has a completely hostile relationship with the vaccine type Kabuterimon. Yep, rival. And it can use his special move Caesar Claw to easily cut through tough objects. So yeah, that is Kuwagamon's profile. Very cool. I really like it. A lot of nostalgia there because of, the device, and I just raised it on Digimon Color, so that's a fond reminder. And of course on Digimon World, he was a critical recruit as well back on the PlayStation 1 game. And now we get to raise him once again on the Vital Bracelet. And you get to raise him in the Digimon World game as well. So that was nice. So anyway, sending Kuwagamon back to the bracelet. Here we go. And we raise his vital so it can battle. See you on the bracelet, Kuwagamon. Alright, and here we have Kuwagamon on the bracelet. It's looking good. The sprite looks good. Oh yes, and for Kuwagamon, we should actually change the background. We don't have much opportunities to feature the other background, so we should try to feature some of it time to time. So we have done this, we have done this for Kabuterimon. Let's do this for Kuwagamon, because it's an evil beetle, so it deserves the this very dark looking forest that looks like the one that was featured in Snow White. So this is Kuwagamon's idle animation. Let's do some simulated walking animation. There we go. About 10 steps should do it. And we have Kuwagamon. Oh, he didn't walk. Why didn't you walk? Kuwagamon, walk. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. That should do it. There we go, he's walking. This is walking animation. Did it. Alright. And then we have aside from walking, it looks so good. It's so detailed. It's very, very detailed. I like how the top of the head is very clearly, marked out. Exactly like how it looks like in the art book. This is sleeping animation. It looks less menacing now and intimidating when it's asleep. Let's wake him up. These buttons though somehow feel a little fragile. A lot of people complaining about the Vital Bracelet BE's buttons also breaking down, but at least they stand to be stronger than the Vital Bracelet. I think the Vital Bracelet broke even easier. Vital Hero also. Alright, this is the punch animation. That's him slashing the punching bag with his Caesar Claw attack. It's punch animation, powerful animation. And we got the dash animation as well. Let's see the dash animation. Of course it flies, because it can fly. It was featured flying right at the Digimon Adventure protagonist, Chosen Children. And yeah, it can fly really fast. Kuwagamon looks really, really cool. I only wish that it was featured as one of those protagonists as well. It looks really cool. Anyway, let's simulate a battle. He needs to win some battles. Oh no, he's not gonna win this. This champion against ultimate. And it's virus against virus, so there's no advantage there. Let's look for a data type enemy. This is both champions, but I think they're both virus, and I think Kuwagamon has slightly lower stats. Alright, this is nice. Oh, but that's ultimate level. We can't fight ultimate. We can't fight. We need Sunflowermon or Lalamon. Alright, that's a nice one. Let's go. Because it's a champion against rookie and it's virus against data. So in terms of evolution stage, it is advantageous. In terms of attribute type, it is advantageous as well. Alright, Kuwagamon landed a hit. Let's see if it lands a second hit. Is it gonna be? Oh, it won before it could feature its finishing move. Caesar Claw. Though that black claw thing looks like Caesar Claw as well. I wonder how Caesar Claw will look like. Is it gonna be a giant claw? Alright, gotta try this again. He won. Yay, you're happy. But we gotta do this again. Maybe the enemy was too weak. But I don't mind. I need more victory rate anyway. No way. Can't fight your rival. Because Kabuterimon is vaccine type. So slightly to lose. Let's get a... Alright, let's just do Kuwagamon against Kuwagamon. This is his artwork. Can you see how well represented the artwork is in terms of the sprite design? It looks exactly the same, seriously. Okay, so this is Kuwagamon. It might lose, but we do need to capture and document the finishing move, so we have no choice. So let's see. Okay, and it might win again. This might be a long drawn log if it lands another hit. Alright. Okay, maybe we need a stronger enemy then. Maybe we need a strong enemy, otherwise we'll never get to the finishing move. But we did capture the artwork. We just need to capture what's that finishing move. I've never seen it, honestly. I haven't seen it. But these wins are good for me. Okay, we just escape. Usually I'll just take this battle because we need the victory rate. So just to see, we need some evolution stats. We need 10 battles. So I'll gladly take those wins normally. Fun Beamon, this shall be fun. It's champion against rookie, but it is virus against virus. So it does stand a chance at losing as well, because there's no attribute advantage. But let's see. And sometimes RNG just works weird. It's just a bit funny. Oh, okay. There's a good chance Kuwagamon will win this battle again. This log is taking a lot longer than I expect. I'm sorry guys that you have to sit through 3 battles. And it's kind of a spoiler to see Fun Beamon sprite attack sprites now. I think we do have a Kuwagamon battle captured earlier, ironically, where we also witnessed Kuwagamon's victory there and his finishing move. Let's just fight Kabuterimon, come on. It's okay now. We have enough wins under our belt. Let's see. You might lose because it's champion against champion and it's a virus against vaccine. So you have a type disadvantage of BP. You are more likely to miss your attacks. But let's see how you fare against Kabuterimon. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! Alright, Kuwagamon is holding its own really well, and we can't seem to feature his finishing move. Right, let's try again. Let's try again. We're getting there. We're almost there. Almost there. Alright, let's feature. So maybe we should just skip this. Let's just fight someone even stronger. Maybe the bonus stats of 999 for each stat is making it a little stronger than most of the enemies that's encountering here. So maybe the next ultimate, we'll try an ultimate level Digimon to feature instead. Shall we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Otherwise we will never get the finishing move. Usually Kuwagamon would do fine, but it seemed to have just killed it in 2 blows. We need one where he can't kill in 2 blows. We need an enemy. Oh, usually I would just take all these fights, man, because I really want the victory rate to remain high. But unfortunately, we are doing the log. Oh man. Okay, if I see another Kuwagamon or Kabuterimon, I'll just take that fight. Because you never know. You never know, RNG works in weird ways. Alright, Tentomon, good. Why did I choose Tentomon? Even though it's a rookie, it is a vaccine type Digimon. So RNG works strongly in favor of the attribute type. I noticed even though evolution levels are different, you see, we missed the attack. Just because the attribute type is advantageous, they tend to make your Digimon miss a lot more due to the attribute disadvantage. So there we go, we finally get there. Oh, 3! It's like round 4 or round 5. We might actually end up losing to this Tentomon at this rate. But it's okay, we wanted this, and we have it. Yes! It's the finishing move, Scissor Claw, and it missed. And we lost, naturally. But it's okay, we have enough wins under our belt to absorb this loss from Tentomon. I hope it's not injured. Please don't be injured. But yeah, otherwise we've got what we needed. We have the finishing move captured, but Kuwagamon unfortunately took a loss, and we just have to fight a few more to get ourselves back on feet. Yeah, 5 more battles with 40% to get there, and we'll get to the next evolution stage. Otherwise, it's been a long log today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please go ahead and slash the like and subscribe button with Kuwagamon's Scissor Claw, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Time to get more battles in. Alright, let's go. Bye.